What is going on, everybody? Back to do a video. Haven't been on in a while. It's been a couple months. As you could see earlier, there was a new face on my channel, and there's a reason behind that. And you heard about the in-depth explanation. You're actually going to get it right now, and then I'm going to go into some other things and talk about the direction of this channel, where it's headed, the reason for the change, some of the messages I've gotten from some of the subscribers on here, and I'm going to try to make a promise at the end of this as well, so I'll get to that. The reason that I'm going with this change, there's no, when you saw Casey do this, I think some people thought maybe I was going away, this meant he was taking the channel over. That's not what it means at all. It actually means that me and him are going to be doing videos together from now on. Couple reasons for this. Number one, to spice things up, to change things up, to add a new element. I got a lot of messages from a lot of different subscribers wanting me to add something new. I had a couple people that have been longtime subscribers. I was kind of surprised, but there's always room for good feedback, and I do take what you guys say and I listen to it and I try to analyze what you tell me and see if I can improve upon it or to try to change things up. And a lot of individuals are saying it's getting a little bit dry, a little bit monotonous. Can you add something new? And I think that's what I'm doing here. Am I going to change who I am? By no means. I'm going to still be unbiased. I'm still going to be the same guy that gives you the facts, the things that I love about the sport, talk about the fights, break them down analytically, but I'm going to add a new element to it, which is Casey. Casey brings a comedic side. He brings another viewpoint, in from the MMA spectrum, and that's always good. From day one I've told you guys that in order to truly appreciate MMA, at least in my opinion, you may disagree with this, you got to have different viewpoints. You got to be able to go out there and look at different news sources, different individuals, whether it be on websites, here on YouTube, and look at things analytically. You cannot just go to one news source, get it from there, and expect that to be the ultimate end-all, be-all. It doesn't work that way, at least in my opinion, when you look at not only things when it comes to sports, but in real life. Without getting into too much personal stuff, personal issues and things, not issues, I'm not having any issues in my personal life, but just with work and stuff, working 40 hours a week, trying to make sure I spend time with my family, my friends, my loved ones, bills, working around the house. You can, and when I say this isn't just directed to anyone here in the MMA YouTube community, but just people in general on YouTube always like to say, well, I work and I'm able to get videos busted out. Well, that may be so, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm going to tell you right now, regardless what anyone says, and I'm just being realistic right now, when you've got that much stuff on your plate, it is very difficult, number one, to get things out, and two, to stay motivated to get these things done. And that's one of the other reasons why I'm doing this, is because I'm going to have to literally drive over to Casey's house and do these videos. It's going to make me have to do videos. Which is what I need to be doing. If I want to get these things done, there's been times where I've had opportunities to do videos and just didn't feel like doing them. Not for a lack of not wanting to do them or a lack of you guys. You guys are one of the reasons why I do videos. You guys are one of the reasons why, I change things up or I add things, which is why I'm going with this new direction on this channel to see how this works. I like to change things up every once in a while, and I think that this is a good element. Casey's a really good guy. He's very knowledgeable. If you followed his channel, he's got a little bit of a goofy side to him, a funny side to him. So try to embrace him, try to welcome him aboard. He brings a lot of good viewpoints. When he's not adding that comedic side, he's very, very knowledgeable, very, very smart guy when it comes to MMA, and I think that he deserves credit where credit is due as far as that is concerned. Me and him have ended up being really good friends, not only here in the YouTube community, but in the real. As far as hanging out, going to different MMA events, hitting restaurants up. He's a really good guy, so I respect him, and it's great to have him aboard. So make sure you show him the same courtesy I would ask, respect-wise, that you guys normally give me. He's got a different element to him. He's different than I am, but that's a good thing. You got to have Sometimes, as I like to say, the Butch and the Sundance thing. You know, you're not going to have the same exact person sitting next to you. So, one of the things I did want to say, and what I wanted to promise, and I'm going to try to keep to this, and I haven't done a very good job, and I want to apologize to all of you, because I've been up and down on this channel instead of getting on here and doing videos, and it's got to be frustrating to some individuals that you don't see me on here. I pop on for a month or two, I do a video, I pop back off, and it seems like I'm just disinterested or I don't want to do it. I'm going to try to keep this promise as of today, which should be 11/23/2010, that I am going to do my best, God willing, that nothing interferes family-wise or anything else, to try to get videos done on a timely fashion this go-around, and not slack off, try to make sure I get them done, and you guys can hold me to that. Try to keep me motivated with that, because, you know, there are times, and, you know, I'm sure any of you can relate to that, regardless of what it is. Sometimes you have a lack of motivation in certain areas, and I think that, one, it's been just the draining realization that work has become a little bit more harder than school, which I didn't expect at first, but that's just real life. That's how things work. And, you know, having different things, time management. I've had a difficulty with that here in the last few months in this new position that I have, and it is difficult. I'm not going to lie. I'm just being honest with you and straightforward. That's what I do. I've always been like that with everyone, and I'm doing that right now without, you know, diving too much into my personal life. But hopefully all of you understand. Hopefully you all like where this is going. I'd like to hear your feedback, your comments, suggestions, things you want me to add. I'm going to start throwing this back into the mix, because a lot of people missed that. They wanted me to still do that. That's fine. I've gotten a lot of messages about that. I'll add it back in. So this channel now is going to be a viewer-driven channel. If there's something that you want, you let me know. You let Casey know. We'll add it in there. We're going to add some new segments in. Going forward, you heard about some new things that might be happening in the horizon. There are some possibilities with some MMA events of getting some up close, and I'm talking like cage side close, possibilities. We were actually approached at the last MMA event that we went to by the promoter, Mr. Jamie Levine. That might be a possibility moving forward. We're going to have to explore that and see how it goes, and discuss that with him and see if we can get down there. You know, putting some videos out, you know, assisting him with some promoting as far as, you know, seeing the event, seeing the fighters, that sort of thing. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how all of that plays out. Once again, you know, I don't think I can say enough how much you guys really do help, and you know, not only that, you know, are one of the main reasons that I do videos on YouTube. The viewers were the individuals that made me. I didn't make myself. You know, I put my opinion out there. People embraced it. People liked the style, the, you know, unbiased, analytical style of fights that just looks at it, breaks it down, and, you know, I'm not going to change who I am. That's who I've been from day one, and you guys are the reason that I'm on YouTube. You guys are the reason that I have 1,000 some odd subscribers. It's because of you guys. You guys are the ones that set that up. So that's what I'm doing. I'm listening to you guys. I'm taking that feedback. I'm trying to change things up. And once again, welcome Casey aboard. You know, give some constructive feedback on that. Let me know what you guys think. And you guys take it easy. We'll see you at the end of the week. Take it easy.